Directly in the center of the table lies a cake, which is representational of the uterus itself. The uterus has 3 layers, just as the cake has 3 tiers. The middle layer, the endometrium, is the layer that sheds during your cycle. And so I used sprinkles in the middle of my tier for my personal preference, being that I do not like sprinkles, and I would scrape them off just as your uterus would scrape off your endometrium during your cycle. On each side of the cake is 2 flower bouquets. The bouquet on the left is a closed blossom bouquet, which is representational of pre-menarche, when women do not have their cycle yet. And the pink flowers that are open blossom to the right of the cake are representational of post-menarche, when you first get your cycle and are blessed with the option of reproducing and having a baby. Seated around the cake and the flowers are 3 plate settings in reference to Judy Chicago's dinner party, whereas her party is giving light to women who had a social impact or a political impact in the world. I wanted to do the same, but yet give women a seat at the table for what they do biologically. On top of each plate are pomegranate seeds. It is said by many Jewish scholars that the forbidden fruit is actually a pomegranate, being that poma means seeded and grape means fruit. So the seeds are representational of the women's eggs, and the red liquid that they spew is representational of period blood. Hung above all of this is a piñata, which is representational of the uterus and the cramps and bloating that women have to go through, and cohesiveness with the fact that you would hit a piñata with a stick and it would give the same effect, just as the pain that cramps give you. Seated around each of the plate settings are name tags that are punny and in reference to the game Mad Gab, in which the words are phonetically separated, into which you have to say them out loud in order to understand what they say. And this is set up in order to kind of force viewers to say things that they are uncomfortable with. And lastly, the table itself is drenched in a fitted white sheet, just to show the importance and the relation of how many women have dealt with the fact that sheets become messy or get destroyed during one cycle.